Bonjour everyone, Pantoufleee here today for a new video in which we are going to talk once more, of course, about Uprising, because that's the main subject of every single one YouTuber's video, simply because the mode is here till the 6th of December. Before even starting and jumping into the subject of today's video, I want to remind you that Uprising is the best mode for you to grind credits, so you better play it as much as possible, especially if you're a free-to-play player, because it will allow you to unlock quite easily every single tank in this game, especially tier 10, because when it comes to experience and credits, this is the mode that earns the most. Now let's jump directly into the video. Why an FCM? You saw the title of the video. The FCM is a ramming monster, and here he is played by Somos BR. It is played by Somos BR. And Somos, let's say, knows how to troll people. That's the least I can do. Basically, we don't talk too much about the ramming abilities in Uprising. Most of the time people are focusing on guns, Inferno, maybe also Chain Lightning, Yak Shell, the things that a lot of people are using because that's the most common one to drops and also the best to use, because when you use your gun, it's just you using regularly your gun, but you're gonna do more damage. But a lot of people forgot how much fun you can get using the other abilities, especially the mobility abilities, because you have two of them that are completely broken in this game mode when you have a ramming tank. The first one is of course supernatural power that increases your engine power by 200%. For example, on an FCM, if you manage to get supernatural power number 2, you will be able to go around 70 to maybe 80 kilometers per hour. So of course, knowing you have 50 tons and therefore you're one of the heaviest mediums out there, if you ram something, for example a light tank, he's not gonna survive. Definitely, it's over, going to the grave directly. But there is another thing you can combine with this ability called Wolf Strike, and especially Wolf Strike 2, which increases the damage you will do by ramming and decrease the damage you will take by ramming. You get the idea. If you combine Supernatural with Wolf Strike, you get an unstoppable death machine when it comes to ramming. And that's exactly what is gonna happen in this game. We're not gonna have Supernatural Power 2, we are gonna have Supernatural 1, but you're gonna see how crazy it is already for you to unlock that ability. Here, Somos is playing the traditional way for the FCM. He plays it medium style, he's using his gun depression, he's trying to go a little bit brawling into the enemies, and he's going into the enemy's line. It's important for him to die, simply because I want to remind you that in Uprising you have 3 lives, and if you want to unlock the abilities I talked about previously, you must die. You don't unlock any abilities till your first death. So in order for him to become the ramming machine the FCM can be, he needs to die. Don't worry, it's gonna happen pretty soon. As you can see, we have a little WT that is coming around the corner. He tries to bait him, but unfortunately it didn't work, and that's where things are gonna get interesting. As you can see, he died doing 2k damage for its first life. Now, Supernatural Power 1, Wolf Strike 2, let the real fight begins, because oh boy, you are unstoppable. And you're gonna see, and Somos is gonna prove it to you right freaking now. Because I wouldn't like to be the T49 or the WT he's gonna encounter straight away right now, because you have no chance of surviving. And the cool thing, one thing I forgot to talk about concerning the FCM, when you ram people, you are gonna take damage, but you have a rewind ability which allows you to completely cancel all the damage you take from ramming. Here we go, he killed 2 people in less than a second, and now there is the Panzer 58 Moots, and look at this, oh, how cute, 1.2k damage from ramming. He uses his rewind ability to gain back his life, and boom. Thank you. Thanks for coming, Panzer Moots. But come back to your spawn, please. 3k damage in ramming for the moment. 3k damage. It's insane already, but it's not gonna stop now. Oh, look at the T49. He tried the double shot, but there is no escape, T49. He did a mistake here. He could have used rewind a little bit before, because now rewind becomes useless. When you use rewind, you want to use it straight after being shot. If you wait 1 or 2 seconds, it's already over. That's why you really need to know how to use your skills if you want to make your ramming abilities quite special and quite easy to use. Here we go, he died again. He's gonna use, as everybody would do, Yak Shell and Inferno, but we don't really care about those abilities because he's not gonna use them. No, we are here to see a brawling machine, so give us the blood we ask for. Blood for the blood god. And that's what is gonna happen right now. There is the WT. He goes in straight, he goes at around 60 kilometers per hour, so he has the mobility of a light, the tons of heavy tank, and the ability of Traverse and Traverse speed in general of medium. Here we go. Unfortunately, he missed WT, but that's where things are gonna get interesting, because now it seems like the WT is alone on his side, as all the mediums died and don't have any more lives, which means that if he kills the WT, he has a free way to go on their spawn, and if he does that, it's gonna make it incredibly easy for him to ram the guys that just spawn. And it starts right now. 1.4k damage from the ramming. Luckily for him, the guy was AFK. Boom! Second one, 1.2k damage on the 75. My guy, Summers, just managed to get himself 3k damage in less than 10 seconds just by ramming some people. Here we go, he uses Rewind against the T-34 and ooh, 1.2k damage, so 5k damage in total right now from ramming. The guy dies. There is the VK4502B. Here we go for a little ram, and as you can see, even the smallest rams are actually able to do tons of damage. He did 250 damage just from pushing that VK, which is one of the heaviest tier 9, for like at 25 kilometers per hour, something like that. It's just insane. And here we go, there is the last one, the black sheep of the group, the T-34 Falcon. You are not gonna make it, boy. Here we go. Is he gonna make it? No, unfortunately for him. The T-34 used his ability at the right time. But still, he goes for a little ram, 400 damage, and he ended up doing more than 13k damage just by ramming. This game was insane, and it must have been a lot of fun for Somos to actually play it. Because 8k damage in ramming, that's not something you see quite often in the game, isn't it? And I really want to test out the FCM and especially the ramming abilities to see if it's really worth it. Look at how much experience my guy did, 2.7k damage. This is an insane game, and same as the total of credits. I'm not even sure he was using a credit booster here. With a credit booster, he would have ended up probably with around 350,000 credits, which is completely wild. A 3 game like that equals 1 million credits, and you can do a lot of things with 1 million credits. Anyway, I couldn't tell you more that using the ramming abilities can be a lot of fun in Uprising, because it will give you some Mad Games vibe, especially T26E4 pre-nerf vibes, and I hope that you will try it, because I'm definitely gonna do it. Thank you all for watching, hope you enjoyed. If that's the case, feel free to subscribe, like and share. I'm gonna see you soon for a new video. Au revoir.